Imagine a world where blindness and deafness can be reversed, or forgetting a name or face can be eliminated. To be able to connect your brain to a computer and offload memories and communicate with machines with our brains. Yes, you might have seen this in sci-fi movies, but now it's happening for real. That's what Elon Musk is trying to achieve with his company Neuralink, with a piece of technology that will potentially revolutionize human behavior and unveil a new world with bionic brains. We take a deeper look at what it means for humans and how it can change the course of human behavior. So what is Neuralink? Neuralink is a neurotechnology company founded by Elon Musk and 8 others in 2016, aiming at building a brain-computer interface, or what you call a BCI. In simple terms, it is all about building an interface that can read and interpret the signals given off by neurons in our brains. The technology was first developed by Hans Berger, a German psychiatrist who used EEG to measure electrical activity in the brain. It set the foundation for the BCIs we see today, and it was in 1973 that the term brain-computer interface was introduced by Jacques Vidal at UCLA. Since then, there have been several implementations of the BCI technology to read signals from the brain. Musk's high-profile entry into neurotech has certainly drawn a lot of attention around the possibility of advancing the technology forwards. But before all that, we need to understand the different forms of BCI. There are 3 different types of BCI. They're invasive, partially invasive, and non-invasive. Partially invasive is when an implant is placed inside the skull and rests outside of the brain. Non-invasive technologies are like the EEGs that attach to the outside of the scalp and transmit signals. So based on that classification, Neuralink will be an invasive form of BCI that will attach to the brain's visual cortex. So how does Neuralink achieve that? During the 2020 Neuralink Progress Update event held in August, Elon Musk showed a Neuralink device still in its development stage. The device, named the Link, will be the attachment that needs to be inserted into the brain. Neuralink's device is a sealed device that is 23 millimeters in diameter and resembles the size of a coin. Inside the Link is a computer that processes and transmits neural signals. Extending out are threads with multiple probes and electrodes that need to be carefully threaded into the brain. The procedure to get the Link is a medical procedure, where the Link device needs to be planted into your brain. As Musk adds, the only way you could do it is with the help of a robot. It is only with the robot's precision skills that this threading procedure can be done, since it's delicate and something beyond human capabilities. The robot will open a small flap in your scalp, drill a small hole through your skull, insert the Link, and then cover it up like it never happened. Musk added that this procedure takes less than an hour and can be done without general anesthesia. Elon Musk's grand vision, of course, is to bring science fiction into reality. He's achieving this step by step, from his car company to SpaceX, and now with Neuralink. Neuralink is, at the surface, a tracking device that can track things like temperature and blood pressure, and it's similar to things that your smartwatch or smartphone can do, but better. Or, as Elon put it, it's a Fitbit for your skull with tiny wires. The Link functionality is to be more than just a medical or tracking device, and it will help people with disabilities and neural illnesses. To showcase this, the recent Progress Update last year saw a remarkable demonstration with a pig. Gertrude, the pig, became the first animal to get a neural implant on her skull. This provided a snapshot of the possibilities that the Link has in store in the years to come. During the demonstration with the pig, it showed neurons connected to its snout, so they were playing real-time audio signals to represent the data they were reading from the 1,024 electrodes on the device. The demonstration also showed the ability to predict the pig's limb's location by interpreting the neural data that they were receiving through the Link. So what does this mean in terms of medical advancements? Reading and predicting the intentions of understanding movement can potentially be applied to restoring movement to someone with paralysis. The event also showed off each data node is capable of writing and triggering neurons by an electrical charge. This kind of technology can treat multiple disorders, which is a revolutionary breakthrough in medical science. While the revolutionary demonstration looked far beyond impressive, we are still in the early days of making this into a commercial product. While the ulterior goal of a Link planted in your brain is to help people with paralysis and injuries get back to their lives, there are other uses of this as well. It can also help individuals who suffer from blindness and deafness to even get a second chance at life. The Neuralink is essentially an intelligent device that can also make humans superhumans. With a link planted in your brain, it will also enable humans to communicate with devices. Here are a few examples of how we can implement the link in everyday life. Instead of fixing someone's eyesight by connecting the brain to a camera, we could go a level higher and enhance it. A camera can be a more robust device, with capabilities such as X-ray and infrared vision embedded into it. Our brains can also get connected to our smart home devices with Neuralink. As soon as you wake up, you could turn on the lights in your home just by thinking about it. You can turn on the coffee machine also just by thinking about it. And our home could change accordingly based on our activity to make us stay focused. A notification to take a break could be sent when we've reached exhaustion. We'll also be able to communicate between people and machines in a whole new way. Currently, if someone has an idea, they need to sit down and sketch it out, but in the future, they can send it instantly between one person's brain and another, or even send the idea to a computer and sketch a 3D model of it. With Neuralink, there is also the possibility of downloading and uploading past memories so that they will never be forgotten. Sounds like a scene from the movie franchise Terminator, right? Skynet, a fictional AI system, saw humans as a threat and wanted to wipe them out. A Twitter user asked Musk whether the inspiration for Neuralink was from Skynet, and if it was a counter for Skynet, to which Musk replied it was the aspiration behind the company. Since the 2020 update event was out, there have been several claims on the tech, as experts have criticized Neuralink for overselling the concept. The MIT Technology Review published an article calling the Neuralink a neuroscience theater, and not real tech, since none of what they say was doable. But the presentation was not about releasing a product to the market. It was not in any terms a product launch. It was stated multiple times that it was a recruiting tool for doctors, engineers, and other experts in neuroscience. These skilled professionals can then become a part of building the future, who want to be a part of the team to make the device. It was not a public demonstration like Elon's infamous Tesla car launches, where the public could go sign up for a pre-order or go and get the link implanted. Looking at what has been shown and the current developments, we can say that we are years away from getting a product to the market. But as of 2021, Musk has received FDA clearance to start human testing for the Neuralink, which has fast-tracked progress. While this technology amazes us on what it could do in curing disabilities and other illnesses, it also looks scary on the other possibilities. What if we had our minds connected to the internet and each other directly? We could all end up thinking the same thing. This is known as hive mind. With you communicating with machines, you also open your brain to hackers who could control your brain and access sensitive information. But all these are possible scenarios, and just like our phones and computers, there should be secure protocols to prevent such a thing from taking place. But the future is bright for BCI tech, and Neuralink is a company to look out for. Just a few years ago, we were still fantasizing about mind reading in science fiction. Fast forward to 2020, Neuralink comes up with an innovative product to revolutionize how we communicate with our brains. The current state of BCI and neurotechnology shows promising features that focus on treating neurological disorders. But with the advances in technology, this can mean something way more significant. With Elon Musk joining the BCI tech, we can see the tech accelerating at an unprecedented level. Based on how Musk has spearheaded his other ventures such as SpaceX, his space travel company, and Tesla Motors, the day we connect our lives to a computer doesn't look too far away.